And welcome everyone to a Pac-12 Skype session. I'm Andy Katz. Please be joined by Washington State head coach Kyle Smith. And Kyle, first of all, you guys ended up 6-12, 16-16 overall. One of the rare teams that actually got a chance to play a conference tournament game at the Power 5 level, and you won it to end at 500. So there's some positives here amid a lot of negativity in the world. When you look back at this season, you're first on the Palouse. What's your review of it?
You know, I'm really positive. We just met with our team on Zoom, and we kind of reviewed the season. And our goal going into the year was really to improve in areas and see how the results came in. So I think we looked defensively, rebounding, and ball handling, like just three basic core things you got good at. And I think we made big jumps in both areas. I think we were 285th, either defensively. I think defensively, and we went up about 200 spots there. We went up from 200s to 65th in the country ball handling, and defensive rebounding made a big jump. So I think it was really confirmed. Like I said, like you don't always know as coaches, you're like, well, what's our buy-in like? I'm like, well, our buy-in was great. And that's what I expressed to our guys. And like first year, nothing's perfect. We were banged up a lot of injuries, but to look at that and make sure that everyone had a piece of that, and as a coach, it confirms like, hey, these guys are listening. They're trying to do what we can, and we had some great results.
The other thing I thought was, was so impressive about your group was you didn't feast on lower level teams. I mean, your wins, you had some good wins, which showed that this team, improved. And I mean, it's not like a, sort of a false record here. I mean, you had legitimate wins this season. So when you look back at it, how much solace do you take in that and said, you know what, we beat some people?
Oh, amen. I think obviously beating Oregon, their top 10 team, Washington, we looked it up. I think Washington ended up like 54 in Ken Pom. I think they won the league last year at 46, something like that. So it's like, that's how good the league got. But obviously great wins, didn't know really going in how we would fare. That first Pac-12 weekend, we kind of stole one from UCLA at home. We were down and threw a little zone at them, but just the energy in the building. Our guys have good belief. We have some guys that really, we talk about having pride in the program. They do, and they believe. So that just got us some confidence there, and it's good. I think moving forward, like I said, having and really six. I count myself. We're 7-12. We count the Colorado. But like that was, and we played probably our best game of the year, the last game. I really thought that was we just played. We finally got a little healthy there, and we played a little differently. We were a little bigger. And I really wanted postseason, whether we were going to play, CBI or could have made a run in the tournament. But I thought we were going to get 3-4 more games with that group, especially our big center was coming on, and it's like we needed that. But obviously, there's bigger things going on.
All right. So, but in terms of your team, you say you have a Zoom meeting. So how are you connecting with them in terms of academics, working out? Not everyone has a setup where you have a hoop in front of your house. Some people live in, and I don't know the makeup of your team here, but in terms of where they live, but not everyone has access, even within their confines, to a good workout or even just shooting a basket.
Yeah, no, we really just emphasize academic things. Most teams, you follow behind. Our sport covers 2 semesters, and we just kind of said, let's try to keep things as normal as possible. And right when we finished the season, we got the tournament shut down with spring break. So I said, hey, we didn't know what was going on. I said, let's just handle it. Like, we got our spring break. If you can go wherever you are, and we'll reconvene. Along the way, we kept in touch a little bit, and then we said, like, that Monday, we'd come back from spring break, we'd normally give them a week off, we start lifting. And I said, no basket. Normally it's like 2 weeks off, but start lifting, kind of something you have to do. So that's what we talked about. We said, hey, let's just, and our strength coach put a personalized thing for each guy without weights, what they can do without weights. We're sending them bands for some resistance bands and stuff like that, because some of them are kind of cooped up. And they shut down access in the weight room. Originally, we had access to the weight room on campus. So that was week 1, and then we're checking in twice a week. And the second week, normally we start skill development and lifting. So, trying to give them stuff to do. And some have access and don't. And then our default position is academics. Get back in that. So we have our academic coordinator on the call, and we just have a list of things that we need to cover. And obviously, it's challenging for everyone doing this online. I mean, it's going to help some guys, probably. It's going to hurt some others that need. Everyone learns a little differently, and you know, got to have the discipline to check in on, you know, online by yourself. I mean, this would be horrible for me, man. I need a teammate coming by my dorm room, bang on my and do it as that. So I don't know. Yeah.
All right. So next season, though, let's be positive here and say everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
What will the roster look like?
Hopefully very similar. I mean, I think strength of ours has been, and I think it needs to be here. And that was really a big goal from our staff was retention, and retaining as many guys is important. And we've been able to do that thus far. I mean, it's like you just refresh verbal commits every day. Like, hey, one of our guys go in, and I don't know how people are recruiting. Like, what are you selling to? I'm like, so it's a little wild. So moving forward, that would be great. Obviously, I think CJ Ellaby is going to be in the same position to decide, what his future is, whether it's NBA, and he's going to get feedback and make that decision. That obviously will impact us. I think we have
no idea the timetable of that. I mean, it's more than likely.
Yeah, I know. So it's
the
just
draft
like
might not be till September.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. So if he comes back, I think this is my pitch. I think we'd be really good. I think we'll be good without. I mean, I think we still can be good, but obviously I love coaching the guy. I love having him. But, we're year 2 of our program. And like I said, it's right now talking in terms of what we've done as a team. And that's important to us. But, I think Isaac Bonton will make a big jump. We were a little thin in the backcourt. And it was one of those things that said, hey, play through it. But, we had a couple games where, I was like, just keep fighting. And I think those are going to benefit him, have a great senior year. And I think just the younger guys, 2 freshmen, Noah Williams, I think the freshmen have a chance to make a big jump normally, freshman, sophomore year. And those guys opted in. So I'm a little, I favor those guys a little bit. I like, hey, they opted in when there was only 3 guys on the roster a year ago. And they came in and with Big Vova, and then DJ Rodman and Ryan Rapp, both, they really want to be here. So, and other guys, they're all pretty good. So I just think usually you can bounce year 1 to year 2, and looking forward to that. And just everyone knows what's going on. First year was 15 freshmen essentially. So, hopefully we're a lot of the same faces. I think that's key to being good, especially with this job. I think if you look back how Tony Bennett had success, I think their first 3 years were rough, with Dick Bennett, and they're establishing who they were, and then they kind of got through that, and then they just kind of they created their identity. I think we're trying to do the same.
And lastly, schedule. What's it look like next season, and also how much are you working on that right now while you're confined?
Yeah, we got a couple of games to fill, but we got 20 high major games.
Yes,
Pac-12. So it's like the League of Sports Best League. I think we're hoping to get a trip to Hawaii, and we've got a couple games there. I never pass on those. I think we got 3 teams in there, so I'm hoping for it. And then we have an MT at home, and hadn't been decided yet. And then we have some other games that I really don't even know. I think it's going to be similar. I don't know. There's a couple opportunities if we can find a good home and home that will prepare us for the league. That would be great too. And there's a couple opportunities there, but there's 20. Like I said, there's 20 league games that was exciting for me to. I think as staff now, every night, every weekend, it's like, man, here's from Stanford, Cal. This is for doing it 20 years. Like that would be our highlight. But then the next weekend is like, oh, here comes Oregon State. So it's good. So it'll be great.
Well, Kyle, appreciate it more than anything. Stay safe. Best to you and your family.
Too.